very good afternoon to all of you. I welcome all the guests and students of this program of National Mathematics Day. First, I request all the guests to inaugurate the function by worshipping the images of Srinivas Ramanujan and Dr. Bapuji Salunkhe by garlanding their images.
तिकडे चालू आहे काय झालं ना एवढं नाही का
I request Dr. S.A. Godke sir, President of the function, to felicitate and welcome our chief guest, Mr. S.V. Patil sir. I request Dr. S.S. Fulsagar sir to felicitate and welcome President of the function, Dr. S.A. Godke sir. Now, I request Dr. S.S. Fulsagar sir to introduce the program.
Good afternoon all. The chief guest of today's function, National Mathematics Day, Mr. S.V. Patil sir, in charge head, Department of Mathematics, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathoda University, Aurangabad, Sub-Campus, Usmanabad. The president of this function, Honorable Dr. S.A. Godke sir, all the faculty members, Godke sir, and faculty members, madams from sub-campus department, Deshmukh madam, head physics, department of physics, and all student friends. We are aware that every year we celebrate 22nd December as National Mathematics Day. This was started in 2012. The then Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh declared that every year 22nd December, which is birthday of Srinivas Ramanujan, is to be celebrated as a National Mathematics Day. So this is for honor of Srinivas Ramanujan, who is great Indian mathematician. Ramanujan contributed a lot to mathematics. He was a genius, and he was not only known in India but worldwide, and he is known as a mathematician of mathematicians. So his mathematical contribution is so of high degree that in that time nobody understood his mathematics in India, and therefore the collector of Madras sent him to Trinity College, London, where he worked under G.H. Hardy, and he contributed a lot there in a very short time period, because his health does not remain in good condition, as weather was adverse, and he fell he was sick there, and he has to return to India. So we know all about his history, but what is important is the contribution of Ramanujan to mathematics. Unfortunately, he have very small lifespan, and but he contributed a lot. And to honor him, we are celebrating National Mathematics Day. So why this day is to be celebrated? That we should be aware of what is the importance of mathematics, what are the important branches of mathematics, and what are their applications. We know mathematics is applicable to every field, physics, chemistry, biology, environment, etc. So in every field, not only sciences but also in arts, in economical sciences, in commerce, in banking, in insurance, etc. Everywhere mathematics is applicable to engineering, medical field also. And why to study mathematics? The objectives of studying mathematics is not only for doing calculations, but we should develop a critical thinking. We should develop our reasoning ability. We should increase our thinking ability or imaginative power. That is the main objective of studying mathematics. Because for calculation purpose, we have calculators also, we have softwares, and where these can be used to solve equations, or system of equations can also be solved, differential equation, etc. Can be solved using different softwares. So doing calculations is not only the objective of studying mathematics. So we should think critically, we should have the reasoning ability, and that is important. And that's why we study the algebra, analysis, pure mathematics subjects. There we have to increase our mathematical skills. That is the purpose, or that is the objective of studying mathematics. And today we should know the importance and where the application of mathematics are there, in which fields are there. So the purpose of this program is to make aware all the students for these mathematical branches and their applications. So we have arranged the program in such a way that our students are going to present it. Not only a chief guest and president of the function, but the students are more important. Their presentation is important. They have prepared for different topics. So kindly cooperate with them. If any mistake happens, so we shall understand it, and we shall support and cooperate to the presenters. Now I will conclude my introductory speech, and the program will further continue. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for inaugurating and starting our function. Now we start the presentation of students. I invite Ms. Kazi of BSc third year to tell us about mathematician Nima Gupta.
Hello everyone, my name is Kazimati Alisha Zaharana, BSc third year. Now I am my today's topic of presentation is all about the mathematician Nina Gupta. Now I am going to talk about it. Nina Gupta, she is also a recipient of Abdul Salam ICPT's Ramanujan Prize for Young Mathematician from Developing Countries in 2021. Nina Gupta received the Indian National Science Academy Young Scientist Award in 2014. Nina Gupta, born in 1984, is a professor at Statistics and Mathematics Units of the Indian Statistical Institute ISI Kolkata. Her primary fields of interest are commutative algebra and affine algebraic geometry. Nina Gupta was previously a visiting scientist at the ISI and visiting fellow at the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research (TIFR). She is won Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award 2019 in the category of Mathematical Sciences, the highest honor in India in the field of science and technology. Education of Nina Gupta was she is graduated with honor in mathematics from Bhetuni College in 2006. She earned her post-graduation in mathematics from the Indian Statistical Institute in 2008 and subsequently her PhD degree in 2011 with commutative algebra as her specialization under the guidance of Amartya Kumar Datta. The title of her dissertation was Some Results on Laurent Polynomial Fibrations and Cauchy A Algebras. Career of Nina Gupta was started at Associated Professor at Statistical and Mathematics Unit SMU, ISI Kolkata, June 2014. Inspired faculty at ISI Kolkata, December 2012 to June 2014. Visiting fellow at TIFR, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Mumbai, May 2012, December to 2012. Visiting scientist at ISI Kolkata to February 2012 to April 2012. Shama Prasad Mukherjee Research Fellow at ISI Kolkata, September 2008 to February 2012. Awards and honors of Nina Gupta are invited for speakers at the International Congress of Mathematicians ICM 2022. DST ICTP IMU Ramanujan Prize for Young Mathematician for Developing Countries in 2021. Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award in 2019. TWS Young Affiliates in 2020. Her Fellow of the Indian Academy of Sciences in 2021. The Swarna Jayanti Fellowship Award, Department of Sciences and Technology, India in 2015. The inaugural Professor A.K. Agarwal Award for the Best Research Publication by the Indian Mathematical Society in 2014. The INSA Young Scientist Award 2014. The Ramanujan Prize from the University of Madras in 2014. Associateship of the Indian Academy of Sciences in 2013. The Saraswati Kaushik Medal by the TIFR Tata Institute of Fundamental Research Alumni Association of her work on the Zariski cancellation problem in positive characteristic in 2013. Ramanujan Prize of Nina Gupta has awarded in 2021. Indian mathematician Nina Gupta has been awarded 2021 for DST, ICTP, IMU Ramanujan Prizes for Young Mathematicians from Developing Countries. She has become the fourth Indian mathematician and third woman to win the coveted award. Neena Gupta is a mathematician at the Indian Statistical Institute in Kolkata. She has won the Ramanujan Prize 2021 for her outstanding work in affine algebraic geometry and commutative algebra. Ramanujan Prize of Neena Gupta is given internationally zero young mathematician under the age of 45 for outstanding work in field. The Ramanujan Prize Awards was established in 2004. The first recipient of the award was Brazilian mathematician Marcelo Werner in 2005. The award jury comprises eminent mathematicians from around the globe. Besides Neena Gupta, the two are Indian mathematicians who won the Ramanujan Prize for ISI include Rita Pratap Munshi and Amelenda Krishna. The Ramanujan Prize is conferred in the memory of ace mathematician Srinivasa Ramanujan Iyengar, who made an immense contribution to mathematics in topics such as analytical theory of numbers and also worked in elliptic numbers. Thank you for listening my presentation.
Thank you, Ms. Kazi. Now I invite Ms. Payal Jadhav, BSc third year, to tell us about the most interesting fact, magic number.
Good afternoon, all of you. Good afternoon, all of you, honorable teachers and my dear friends. Welcome to celebrate Ramanujan's birthday. Today discuss about Ramanujan. Ramanujan was born into an Orthodox Tamil family in British India. Here about Ramanujan. Ramanujan took works from infinity series, continued fraction, modular form, and mock theta in 1912. Ramanujan invited to Cambridge University due to G.H. Hardy and G.F. Littlewood. During his lifetime, Ramanujan is discovered over 3,900 new identities and equations. Srinivasa Ramanujan, example of the most interesting formula in finite series of pi, on of which is given below. 1 upon pi is equal to 2 into square root of 19, 1 summation of it infinity k is equal to 0, 4 k factorial 1103 plus 26,319 k factorial of k factorial raised to 396 4k. Here Ramanujan's magic square. Sum of number of any column is equal to the 139 and sum of diagonal element is 139. Sum of any square is equal to 139. Why is the 1729 a magic number? It is a 1729 discovered by the mathematician Srinivasa Ramanujan. 1729 is said to be the magic number because it is the sole number which can be expressed as the sum of the cube of two different sets of numbers. Then amazing Hardy-Ramanujan's number 1729 is equal to 1 cube plus 12 cube is equal to 70 and 29. 9 cube plus 10 cube is equal to 1729 and 1 plus 7 plus 2 plus 9 is equal to 19 into 91 is equal to 1729. Ramanujan says An equation means nothing to me unless it expresses the thought of God. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Payal Zadav. Now I call Ms. Sakshi Zadav, BSc third year, for giving the information about history of zero.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. My topic is history of zero. My name is Zadav Sakshi, and मी मराठीतूनच बोलणार आहे कारण इंग्लिश तेवढं जमत नाही. तुम्ही समजून घ्या. My topic is हिस्ट्री ऑफ झिरो अँड आज आपण रामानुजन यांच्या जयंतीबद्दल किंवा त्यांचा बड्डे सेलिब्रेट करण्यासाठी त्यांच्या जो त्यांना मान द्यायचा आहे त्याच्यासाठी आपण हा सगळा कार्यक्रम अरेंज केलेला आहे. आणि माझ्या झिरोबद्दल सांगते मी थोडंसं. बट तुम्ही मला एक प्रश्नाचं उत्तर द्या की आपण असं डिजिट काढायला किंवा जेव्हा लिहायला शिकतो तेव्हा किती नंबर्स तुम्ही लिहिलेले आहेत किंवा फर्स्ट टाइम किती नंबर्स असे काढलेले आहेत. मग त्यात कोणी शिकवलं असं आठवते का आता तरी? लहानपणी असं बालवाडीत वगैरे पहिलीत
मॅडमने हाताला
शिकवत होत्या मॅडम पण हातावरून. त्याच्यामध्ये किती नंबर यायचे म्हणजे असं 1 ते 9 यायचे का झिरो पण यायचं त्याच्यात? कोणी शिकवलं झिरो काढायला? कारण त्याला शिकवायची गरज नाही पडली. म्हणजे एवढं काही त्याचा इम्पॉर्टन्स वाटलं नाही कोणाला. पण झिरो एक इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. तो त्याच्या अगोदर कोणाच्या अगोदर नसला तरी कोणाच्या नंतर 1च्या 2च्या असला तरी त्याचा व्हॅल्यू वाढून जाते. त्यामुळं माझं प्रेझेंटेशन चालू करते. फॅक्ट अबाउट दी हिस्ट्री ऑफ झिरो. म्हणजे झिरोला आपण झिरो नल नट असं काही म्हणतो. पण झिरोचं इन्व्हेन्शन फर्स्ट टाइम 3rd सेंचुरीमध्ये बॅबिलॉन्सनी केलेलं आहे. आणि झिरोला एक क्वांटिटी आहे, तो नंबर आहे, त्याला असं तो फिगर झिरो दाखवतात. आणि माया इन्व्हेंटेड द नंबर झिरो फॉर देअर कॅलेंडर्स इन 3rd century. अँड नेक्स्ट इज history. The number zero was invented by the Babylonians, Mayans and Indians. Researchers say the Indian number system was influenced by the Babylonians. म्हणजे झिरो नंबर आपल्याला सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे की बेबिलॉन्सनी मी आता सांगितलं. पण असं तुम्हाला माहिती आहे का झिरो नंबर आपण इंडियन कुणीतरी सायंटिस्टनी शोधला होता? काय नाव? पहिला इंडियन आर्यभट्ट नव्हते, ते होते ब्रह्मगुप्ता. म्हणजे यांनी फर्स्ट टाइम 7th centuryमध्ये झिरोला इन्व्हेंट केलं किंवा त्यांनी यूज केला झिरोचा पहिल्यांदा. आणि हे सारे इक्वेशन आपल्याला माहिती आहेत की झिरोचा यूज आपण असं करतो. आणि त्याच्यामध्ये 0 + 0 ॲडिशन ऑर सबस्ट्रॅक्शन मल्टिप्लिकेशन एनी इज व्हॅल्यू झिरो येते, झिरोची कुठली पण. बट आपल्याला सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे की आर्यभट्टांनी झिरोचा इन्व्हेन्शन केलं किंवा तो यूज केला पहिल्यांदा. पण पहिल्यांदा ब्रह्मगुप्ता यांनी यूज केलेला आहे झिरोचा. अँड माय नेक्स्ट स्लाइड इज व्हॉट इज झिरो. झिरो म्हणजे झिरोचा यूज किंवा झिरो आपण कुठे यूज करतो, काय यूज करतो. झिरो आपण कम्प्युटरच्या बायनरी सिस्टीममध्ये म्हणजे एवढी महत्त्वाची बायनरी सिस्टीम त्याच्याशिवाय कम्प्युटर आहे त्याच्यात सुद्धा आपण झिरो यूज करतो. 0 आणि 1 शिवाय काहीच नाही. आणि आपल्या आयुष्यामध्ये पण 1 आणि 0 हे दोनच पर्याय असतात. यशस्वी झाला तर 1 आणि अपयशी झाला तर 0 एवढंच. आणि एक्झिस्टन्स ऑफ झिरो आपण झिरो म्हणजे एक्झिस्ट कुठं झाला हेच ही स्लाइड सांगते. मग झिरो आपण एम्प्टी स्पेसने दाखवतो किंवा राहून बेबलॉन्सनी 700 BC मध्ये झिरोला इन्व्हेंट केलं किंवा आपण त्याचा प्रॅक्टिकल यूज आता करतो किंवा त्याला एकदम निग्लेक्ट करतो, काहीच त्याचा यूज नाही, म्हणजे यूज आहे बट आपण त्याला एवढं महत्त्व देत नाही. पण त्या काळात सुद्धा झिरोला महत्त्व दिलं, त्यामुळे मग आपण आतापर्यंत एवढ्या वाईल्ड एरियामध्ये झिरोला 10⁻12 19 असं म्हणजे असं घेऊ शकतो, कारण हे सगळे झिरोचे परिणाम आहेत. अँड थँक्यू फॉर लिसनिंग मी.
Thank you, Ms. Sakshi Jadhav. I invite Ms. Samiksha Wagmare, BSc third year, to say interesting facts in math.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sushma Ashok Wagmare. I am studying in BSc third year. We are gathered here to celebrate the birthday of Srinivas Ramanuj. And I prepare PowerPoint presentation on this occasion is interesting facts about mathematics. First is why a raised to 0 is equal to 1. सगळ्याला म्हणजे शिक्षकांनी आपल्या सगळ्याला सांगितलं असेल a raised to 0 is equal to 1, म्हणजे ते फिक्स व्हॅल्यू आहे, म्हणजे ते कशी येते ते नाही सांगितलं सर. आपण विचारल्यास तुमच्या मनात असलेले जे युनिव्हर्सल कॉन्स्टंट आहे, पण ते काय कसं त्यांनी आपल्याला ते फॉर्म्युला माहिती आहे, a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. तर m is equal to n पुट केल्यास ते फॉर्म्युला रिअरेंज करून a raised to m divided by a raised to m is equal to a raised to m minus m. मग ती a raised to m divided by a raised to m म्हणजे आपण 5 divided by 5 करताना मग त्याचं 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1 येतं. तसंच a raised to m divided by a raised to m is equal to 1 and m मधून m गेले m a raised to m minus m is equal to 0. a raised to 0 is equal to 1. Next. Then example. But 0 raised to 0 is not equal to 1. सगळे रियल लाईन मधले सगळे नंबर रेस टू 0 इज इक्वल टू 1 येतो, पण 0 रेस टू 0 इज नॉट इक्वल टू 1. कारण formula a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus m. Here we can put a is equal to 0 and m is equal to m. So 0 raised to m divided by 0 raised to m is equal to 0 raised to m minus m. 0 raised to m divided by 0 raised to m is equal to 0 divided by 0. But 0 divided by 0 is not defined. So 0 raised to 0 is not equal to 1. Then हिस्ट्री ऑफ पाय. आपण सगळ्यांनी बघितले असेल, सगळ्या म्हणजे सर्कलच्या फॉर्म्युल्यात कोणत्या पण फॉर्म्युल्यामध्ये पाय यूज केलाय, पण त्या पायची हिस्ट्री कुठून सुरू झाली ते माहिती नसेल. हिस्ट्री ऑफ पाय. पाय आर फाउंड इन असेंट मॅथमॅटिशियन बट they don't denote the symbol of pi. Williams Jones denoted the symbol 22 divided by 7 values pi, symbol pi. But pi is a German number. In German alphabetical, Greek alphabetical, pi is 16th number alphabet. पायची हिस्ट्री म्हणजे पहिल्या काळात ओझं वाहून नेण्यासाठी गाड्या तयार केल्या. गाड्याचं चाक फिक्स सर्कल नसल्यामुळे ते गाड्यातलं सामान खाली पडत असतं. त्यामुळं ते चाक सर्कल फिक्स करण्यासाठी ते सर्कलची डायमीटर 7 घेतली आणि ते सर्कम्फरन्स 22 घेतलं. मग त्याच्यावरून पाय इक्वल टू 22 डिवायडेड बाय 7 असं पायचा फॉर्म्युला तयार झाला. मग पाय इज इक्वल टू सर्कम्फरन्स डिवायडेड बाय डायमीटर. मग सर्कम्फरन्स इज इक्वल टू 2 पाय आर. सर्कम्फरन्सचा फॉर्म्युला इथून तयार झाला. नंतर y0 फॅक्टोरियल इज इक्वल टू 1. फॉर्म्युला आपल्याला माहिती आहे n फॅक्टोरियल इज इक्वल टू n इंटू n मायनस 1 फॅक्टोरियल. म्हणजे n फॅक्टोरियल इज इक्वल टू n n मायनस 1 n मायनस 2 अप टू 1. तसंच त्याचं एक्झाम्पल म्हणजे 3 फॅक्टोरियल. 3 फॅक्टोरियल इज इक्वल टू 3 इंटू 2 इंटू 1 म्हणजे 6. तसंच आपण 1 फॅक्टोरियल घेतलं तर 1 फॅक्टोरियल इज इक्वल टू 1 इंटू 0. 0 म्हणजे ते n फॅक्टोरियल इंटू n मायनस 1. मग तिथे n मायनस 1 ठेवल्यामुळे ते 0 फॅक्टोरियल झालं. मग ते 0 फॅक्टोरियल ची 1 ठेवलं तर 0 फॅक्टोरियल इज इक्वल टू 1. History of Riemann hypothesis. Riemann hypothesis is a problem. ते प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व केल्यावर $1 million एवढे ते प्राइस आहे त्याच्यावर. रीमन हायपोथेसिस म्हणजे ते बर्नार्ड रीमन यांनी हा प्रॉब्लेम प्रपोज केला आहे. रीमन हायपोथेसिस हे प्राइम नंबरशी रिलेटेड आहे. प्राइम नंबर इज positive integer having only one and its self-factor, that is 2, 3, 5, 7. Bernard Riemann proposed that the regular pattern can be found for the occurrence of prime number. Riemann hypothesis चे disadvantage. Riemann hypothesis आपल्या इंडियन मॅथमॅटिशियन मधले डॉक्टर कुमार ईश्वरचरण यांनी सॉल्व केला. पण ते क्ले मॅथमॅटिशियन इन्स्टिट्यूट ज्यांनी हा प्रॉब्लेम इंट्रोड्यूस केला आहे त्यांनी यांच्या प्रॉब्लेमवर डिस्कस करण्यासाठी 1200 मॅथमॅटिशियन बोलवले होते. पण त्यातले फक्त 4 जणांनीच डॉक्टर कुमार ईश्वरचरणना कमेंट केला आहे. म्हणून क्ले मॅथमॅटिशियननी डॉक्टर कुमार ईश्वरचरणचा फॉर्म्युला ते अनसॉल्व्ड म्हणून सांगितला. आणि ते रीमन हायपोथेसिस हा झीटा या फंक्शन डिनोट करतात. ते इक्वेशन आहे झीटा ऑफ s इज इक्वल टू समेशन n equal to 1 to infinity 1 upon n raised to s. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Samiksha Bagmari. I invite Mr. Prathamesh Lomte, BSc 3rd year. His topic is Contribution of Indian Mathematics.
acharyas and rishis. Acharyas mean experts in India. Mathematics is in ancient mathematics is called as a Ganit or Anka Shastra. Today students are learning Vedic maths because Vedic mathematics solves problems in the easiest way compared to modern mathematics. Ancient India, from Vedic age to 17th century, it creates the foundation of modern mathematics. No wonder people today are recognizing the mathematics methodology and techniques written in the Vedic age, and people are learning Vedic mathematics today. In first session of Sutras, all composed in Sanskrit. They are all composed in Sanskrit. In ancient mathematics, first set of sets and the rules of and the problem. पहिल्या paragraph मध्ये गणित recorded सांगतात problems and then explains in paragraph details paragraph. ही अशी पद्धत जवळपास 2500 वर्ष आधी चालू झाली. त्याच्या त्या 2500 वर्षाच्या आधी म्हणजे जवळपास 3000 वर्ष आधी ते गुरु शिष्य परंपरेने चालू झाले होते. म्हणजे विदाउट रायटिंग ओनली स्पीक नॉलेज till 500 years. म्हणजे एक पाटी आधीच्या काळात एक पाटी दोन पाटी असे म्हणायचे. म्हणजे एकदा ऐकलं की पाठ जाणार. तसे 500 वर्ष जवळपास चलत होतं. In mathematics, they cover the knowledge in handwriting forms, means manuscript form. In Indian mathematics is also mentioned in Vedic. It is Indian oldest mathematical document in numerical is Bakshashila manuscript in 3rd century AD, written on the beach bars. Later on the great Aryabhatta, Brahmagupta and Bhaskaracharya has done great work in ancient Indian mathematics and astronomy. After 5th century AD, this knowledge of mathematics advanced in China, in Middle East and in Europe. पहिले मॅथमॅटिक्स पहिल्यांदा इंडियामध्येच होते. तिथून चायनानंतर मिडल ईस्ट आणि त्यानंतर युरोपमध्ये गेले. तर आता युरोप म्हणते की आता आम्ही सगळी शोध केलेली आहे. नमस्कार. आता त्याची लेट्स नो अबाउट सम अचीवमेंट्स इन मॅथमॅटिक्स ऑफ एन एन्शियंट टाइम. recognizing the zero number. In ancient time, zero is magic period mathematics equation was spoken in poetry. ती कवितेच्या रूपामध्ये होते. जसे नथिंग काहीच नाही किंवा स्पोर्ट स्काय आपण स्कायला म्हणतो ते काम आहे काहीच नाही ते. Symbol nothing symbol for nothing progress to become a number. The same in it is used the number on the number is 0 is found in Sumerian mathematics 2000 years ago and Babylons and Mayas in early century, but 0 is used as a number in India first before 300 years BC. In 300 BC, Pingala, Sanskrit people used a binary number in the form of this symbols for the first time. 0, 1 in the form of symbols. Then, whereas Aryabhatta, the word is the oldest evidence of 0 in a Bhaskashila script where 0 is indicated as a dot. In a scripture, 0 is found in the space bar also. As you see, Western Netherlands used same binary equation before the 300 years in 17th century. 17th century in the world, people used the word shunya for zero, means nothing. In Rubel also, it is mentioned that from nothing came everything. Whereas Aryabhatta in 5th century, he used a zero in a decimal form by giving a name as a 1, ekam, 10 as a dasham, 100 as a shatam, 1000, sahasram, and so on. So on. After that, in 7th century, Brahmagupta, in his book Brahma Siddhanta book, rules for working with zeros. After this, zero is recognized as a number. History zero ची कशी आधी कुठून कधीपासून पुन्हा झिरो रेकग्नाइज केलेला लागला ओव्हर वर्ल्ड the 10-digit numerical system. Bakshashila manuscript used some 10-digit numerical system in 223 24 AD, in which each number has been symbol before the civilization of Babylonians and Romans used a number. Different आहे प्रत्येक नंबर 1 2 3 4 डिफरंट सिम्बॉल्सने इंडिकेट केलेलं होतं आधीच्या काळात. आणि जर आपण पाहिलं रोमन मध्ये असं रिपीटर आहे, रिपीट होतात संख्या जसं 1 2 3 चे संख्येला रिपीट करतात डॅश. तसं इंडियाच्या नव्हतं, प्रत्येकाला वेगवेगळे सिम्बॉल्स दिलेले होते प्रत्येक अंकाला. आणि आताची जी मॉडर्न 10-digit numerical system is inspired by the oldest civilization of India. This is adopted by Persia from India. जे भारतातून पर्शियाकडे गेले, पर्शियाकडून अरेबिक आणि अरेबिक युरोपियन मध्ये गेले. Arab scholar called it Indian. Arab scholar called in Indian numericals, whereas Europe scholar called in Arab numericals. Today theory are recognized as a Indian Arab, Hindu Arab or Hindu numericals, which is based on the Indian knowledge. This is the knowledge that depends on the negative numbers. Indian and the Chinese mathematics recognize the negative numbers very early. Negative numbers they खूप आधीपासून होते, फक्त पुन्हा सांगितलं जास्त नाम केलं. Indian mathematics Brahmagupta in 7th century documented the rules for using negative number. It was and Chinese people who used the first the negative number. Brahmagupta has not only written the rules but also explained them as positive number as a fortune or wealth or money, and the negative numbers as a debt means loan. If a person if he has nothing and he takes a wealth, means if he takes the wealth, which means 0 minus 10 equal to 10. But if any small number 0, anything nothing means 0, minus 10 is equal to minus 10. And if the person is free from the debt, means loan पासून जर तो करेक्ट झाला तर तो वेल्थ होते, म्हणजे 0 minus 10 equal to 10. And जर कर्ज आणि debt and the wealth multiply, then it is also debt. तर ती कर्ज राहते मल्टिप्लाय केलं तर. And the mensuration, measurement and the wealth had a older history than the currency. Hindu Valley civilization before in between 300 to 1300 BC. We know that the ancient India were too advanced. The bricks dimension proportionally was 4:2:1. There was used of a standard unit 1 unit standard system. 1 unit is equal to 28 gram, which is also recognized, which is same as the British ounce, but Greek unit. that is 28.35 grams. It is also recognized in Mohenjo-daro's ruler. Mohenjo-daro ruler, which is further divided into 10 equal parts. That is 1 unit is equal to 1.32 inches. Early Vedic period measurements are in a relation of a body part. म्हणजे आपण असं दिलं ना हात किंवा हाताचे त्याचे त्यानुसार आधी पुन्हा ते मेजरमेंट मध्ये त्याला प्रमाण म्हणलं गेलं प्रमाण is used of measurement in which we can see mana is measure of capacity, tulamana means measure of weight, kala praman means measurement of time, mana means linear measurement. In Vedic era sutra 800 BC chapters of measurements in Aryabhatta and Brahmagupta are the writing books. Ancient mathematics works on advanced level, just not in mathematics, it is also in astronomy. Sorry. Further is it? Which the earth diameter by Aryabhatta. Aryabhatta is 11,401 kilometers. Right, from the book, it is 12,742 kilometers, which is very close to the actual today's calculation, that is 12,742 kilometers. Opening line of Yajurveda in 1000 BC, which is about 1,000 years ago, in which infinity is born from the infinity, and when we take infinity out of infinity, only infinity remains, which is anything divided by 0 is infinity. Ancient time knows the concept 1,000 years ago. The word Anand means endless and finite, which is very old word. We can see also an ancient image of Vishnu, called Lord Vishnu, resting on a snake, which is also called Ananta Sheshnath, which means infinite snake. Infinite snake. Then Bhaskaracharya clearly explained in his book 108 years ago that dividing any number by smaller number it gives a larger and large number of pieces. And if we divide dividing 1 equals pieces of 0, so we will get infinite pieces. That आपने करने में बोला जो divide करें आपने infinite pieces.
Thank you, Mr. Prathamesh.
Time given for you is 5 minutes. Please conclude within 5 minutes.
I invite Ms. Neha Shinde, BSc third year, to give the presentation on mathematics in astronomy.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Shinde Neha Dhananjay, BSc third year. I directly start my presentation. Basically, what's the astronomy? Astronomy is the study of stars, moons, suns. You know the astronomy and the earthly bodies and phenomena. And how math used in astronomy? That math used to study and calculate the routes of satellites, rockets, and the space parabola. And in math, trigonometry, how trigonometry is used in astronomy as the trigonometry is used to measure the distance of stars from the sun and also measure the distance of the distance of the motions of the nearer object to the farther object, that is the stars. And the geometry. In the geometry, geometry is used to the positioning and the figuring out the stars, planets, and the placements of the particles and the nebula, etc. And some scientists give the contribution. Some physics scientists give contribution in the maths, that the Newton's universal law. You know that. And second is Kepler's law. You know the Kepler's law. That Kepler's first law gives the shape of orbits, that is ellipse, and second law gives the line segment joining planet and sun shifts equal areas. And the third law gives the relation between orbital period and the semi-major axis. And some physics scientists give contribution in maths, that the Newton calculates the gravity, that the gravitational force, and second John Kepler studies the planet orbits, and Copernicus gives the heliocentric model of solar system. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Neha Shinde. I hope you all are enjoying the function. Moving forward, I call Ms. Sheetal Shendre, BSc second year, to tell about contribution of mathematicians to mathematics.
Hi, good morning everyone. Myself Chandra Sheetal Arun. My topic name is contribution of mathematics and to mathematics. Today, I give information of mathematician. First is the Pythagoras. You know the Pythagoras name. आपण 10वी पासून पायथागोरसचा थेरम हा वाचत आलेला होता. पायथागोरसने आपल्याला पायथागोरस थेरम सांगितलेला आहे. तो थेरम असं म्हणतो की the Pythagoras theorem stated that the square of hypotenuse of the right angle triangle is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. म्हणजे Pythagoras theorem stated that hypotenuse square equal to the base square plus height square, and he gave the idea about the perfect number. Shakuntala Devi is the most popular Indian mathematician. She was born in 1939. Shakuntala Devi is known as the human calculator because she gave the product of two 13-digit numbers within 28 seconds. Shakuntala Devi यांना human calculator असं म्हटलं जातं कारण की जेव्हा product of two digit number 13-digit number घेतले असतात त्या within 20 सेकंदामध्ये त्याचे आन्सर सांगू शकतात. त्यामुळे त्यांना ऑल इन वन ह्युमन कॅल्क्युलेटर असं म्हटलं जातं. तसंच Bhaskaracharyya is the most popular Indian mathematician. He was born in village of Mysore district. He was the first to give any number divided by 0 is give the infinity. He was written a lot about zero sorts, permutation and combination. He wrote the 100 part of the circumference of the circle to be straight. Our earth is a big and spherical, that's why it's भास्कराचार्यांनी सांगितले की आपली अर्थ ही स्पेरिकल आहे. भास्कराचार्यांनी असं सांगितले की आपली पृथ्वी ही स्पेरिकल आहे, परंतु ते आपल्याला पाहिलं असतं की स्पेरिकल दिसत नाही, कारण की पृथ्वीचा काही अंश थोडा भाग आपल्याला पाहिला भेटतो, त्यामुळे ते आपल्याला फ्लॅट दिसते. ही गिव्ह द फॉर्म्युला लाईक sin a plus b equal sin in bracket a plus b is equal to sin a into cos b plus cos a into sin b. आपण हा फॉर्म्युला ट्रिगोनोमेट्री मध्ये वापरतो. रामानुजन 22 December 1887 it is the Ramanujan birth date. She is celebrate mathematics. ही डेट आपण मॅथमॅटिक्स डे म्हणून सेलिब्रेट करतो. जेव्हा रामानुजन हे 10th स्टँडर्डमध्ये होते, त्यांचा इंग्लिश हा सब्जेक्ट केला होता, परंतु त्यांचं इंटरमिडिएटमध्ये शिक्षण हे स्टॉप झालं होतं. परंतु त्यांनी आपले इंटरमिडिएट शिक्षण स्टॉप झालं असलं तरी त्यांना मॅथमॅटिक्समध्ये खूप आवड असल्यामुळे त्यांनी आपलं मॅथमॅटिक्समधलं शिक्षण हे कंटिन्यू चालू ठेवलं. त्यांना त्या मॅथमॅटिक्समध्ये इंटरेस्ट असल्यामुळे त्यांनी मॅथमॅटिक्सचे 120 थेरमचा सेट हा प्रोफेसर हार्डी ऑफ कॅम्ब्रिज युनिव्हर्सिटीमध्ये त्यांनी सेंड केला. ॲज अ रिझल्ट ही इनोव्हेट द रामानुजन टू इंग्लंड. म्हणजे त्यांच्या मॅथमॅटिक्स जरी ते 10वी नापास इंग्रजी हा विषय केला असला तरी त्यांना मॅथमॅटिक्समध्ये आवड असल्यामुळे त्यांचा थेरम हा इंग्लंडपर्यंतही पोहोचू शकला आणि ऑल ओव्हर वर्ल्डमध्ये ते फेमस मॅथमॅटिशियन म्हणून ओळखले जाऊ लागले, की जेणेकरून आपली मॅथमॅटिक्सची प्रोसेस ही सिंपल होत गेली. As a result, Ramanujan showed that any big number can be written as a sum of the not more than 4 prime numbers. He showed that how to divide the number into 2 or more square of cubes. Aryabhatta. Aryabhatta is the most popular Indian mathematician. He was born in 476 AD in Kusumpur, India. He was the first person to say that the earth is spherical and it is revolves around the sun. Earth is spherical and he is revolved around the sun. He gave the formula a plus b bracket square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. हा फॉर्म्युला जर आपण 6वी पासून सोडवता आला जातं, a plus b bracket square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. He taught the method of solving the following problem: 1 raised to 4 plus 2 raised to 4 plus 3 raised to 4 plus 4. ही प्रोसेस ही खूप लेंदी आहे, आपण याचं कॅल्क्युलेशन इझिली करू शकत नाही, म्हणून त्यांनी आपल्याला शॉर्ट फॉर्ममध्ये फॉर्म्युला दिला. n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 into 3n square plus 3n minus 1 divided by 30. या सर्व सायंटिस्टमुळे आपण आपली मॅथमॅटिक्सची प्रोसेस ही सिंपल प्रोसेस होत आलेली आहे. कारण मॅथमॅटिक्स ही व्हेरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड प्रोसेस, पण रामानुजन, आर्यभट्ट, शकुंतला देवी अशा मॅथमॅटिक्समुळे आपली मॅथमॅटिक्सची प्रोसेस ही सिंपल झालेली आहे. त्यामुळे मी जाता जाता एवढंच म्हणू इच्छिते की परिस्थिती ही कोणतीही असो, आपल्याकडे जर टॅलेंट असेल तर आपण आपली कसली परिस्थिती असेल ती आपण चेंज करू शकतो. जसं की रामानुजन यांची परिस्थिती ही हालाकीची होती, परंतु त्यांनी आपल्या टॅलेंटच्या जोरावर परिस्थिती चेंज करून ऑल ओव्हर इंडिया आणि वर्ल्डमध्ये आपलं नाव कमवलं. थँक्यू.
Sheetal Shendre. I invite Ms. Jagrati Doshi. Her topic is applications of math in medical field.
Good afternoon to one and all. Today I am Ms. Jagrati Doshi present here to tell you about applications of mathematics in medical field. You may surprised to know that math is very important in medical field, as you think that there are limited applications in medical field, but because of chemical and biological processes in body, however, mathematics Applications of mathematics are used in medical field to maintain health. Math has its application everywhere in every field since it is associated with numbers and algorithms. Let us discuss the importance of math in medical science and its application. Our first application is algebra. It is used by doctors to calculate diagnosis, create drugs, prescription, and decide the appropriate amount. The majority of doctors prescribe pharmaceutical doses based on the patient's weight. Our second application of mathematics is rate and ratio. It plays an important role in understanding the health and above all the morality of population. They understand social elements such as the prevalence of chronic illness and disease with maths. Our third application is geometry. Doctors use geometry in reading the CT scans and X-rays. In addition, they determine the abnormalities by looking at body parts from many different angles. It may seem like maths is all about numbers and ratio. At last, I want to say that the role and importance of maths in medical science is no smaller than the role of biology. Maths is and has been leading the medical field into growth. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jagruti Doshi. I invite Ms. Vaishnavi Kumbhar, BSc second year. Her topic is Mathematics in Science.
Good afternoon. My name is Kumbhar Vaishnavi. I am learning in BSc second year. Today we have gathered here to celebrate National Mathematics Day. So, on this occasion, I am going to speak about the importance of mathematics in science. We are learning in the science faculty, so we know that what is the importance of mathematics in our science faculty. Next, please. Why do we need maths? It's required everywhere, anywhere, and every time, like in engineering. We know that what is the importance of mathematics in engineering. Without mathematics, engineering is zero. There are a lot of branches of engineering like electronics, electrical, chemical, civil, computer science, etc. The branches of engineering. In every branches, mathematics is very important. We can say that mathematics is very important in engineering field. Next is medicine. In medicine, mathematics is used for calculated the effectiveness of drugs and calculate the survival rate of cancer patient undergoing treatment. Next is banking and finance sector, business, construction, and the most important use is definitely for personal day-to-day work. When we are going to grocery shop, there are uses of mathematics. We know that use of maths in our life. The student who ignore mathematics at high school level may lose several job opportunities in future. Most of the university's degrees need mathematics. Listed below are a few areas that include mathematics. Technical science like networking, computer science, software development, etc. Physical science including engineering, physics, chemistry, etc. Social sciences like communication, linguistics, anthropology, economics, geography, education, etc. Do you know that what is the anthropology? Anthropology studies the humanity and human culture. What is the use of mathematics in anthropology? Mathematics used in anthropology for calculating the height, age, and the other physical characteristics of skeleton. In medicine, life and health sciences including pharmacy, biology, optometry, psychology, nursing. Actually, a science used by insurance company. Do you know what is the importance of mathematics in insurance companies? Insurance companies use mathematics for calculating the amount of insurance policies of their customers. Business and commerce. What is the importance of mathematics in physics? Physics is probably the one area of science where many aspects of math has been directly applied. Mathematics is described as a tool of the physics, and physics is described as a rich source of inspiration in mathematics. Physics is a rich source of inspiration in mathematics. Some of the important in physics are calculus is used in classic mechanics, vector calculus used in electromagnetism, differential geometry used in general relativity, matrices and group theory used in quantum field, no theory is used in superstring theory. So we can say that physics and math are interconnected to each other, and physics and math are the indivisible part. Math is the indivisible part of physics. Second, maths in medicine. Medical professionals use math when drawing up statistical graphs of epidemics or success rates of treatments. Math applies to X-rays and CAT scan. When we are going to hospital, doctor write a prescription. When doctor write prescription, doctor use mathematics. Math applies to X-rays and CAT scan. Do you know the CAT scan? CAT scan means CT scan. CT scan combines the radon transform from slices of patient and reconstruct those transform back to the slice of patient. How we calculate the inverse of radon transform? There is use of mathematics. In modern invented the Fourier slice theorem. The inverse of radon transform is calculated in CAT scan. It is reassuring for the general public to know that our doctors and nurses have been properly trained by studying mathematics and it uses for medicine. Mathematics in chemistry. Chemists use math for a variety of tasks. They balance the equation of a chemical reaction, use mathematical calculations that are absolutely necessary to explore important concepts in chemistry. We are the student of chemistry. All of you are student of chemistry. When we are balance the equation, there is of mathematics and mathematical calculation that are absolutely necessary. Math is also used to calculate energy in reaction, compression of a gas, grams needed to add to a solution to reach desired concentration, and quantities of reactants needed to reach a desired product. There are chemistries of branches, physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry, organic chemistry. In physical chemistry, we have to calculate the heat of reaction, heat of neutralization, maximum work, entropy. There are use of mathematics for this calculation. And we use basic math, logarithm, integration, derivatives for calculate the energy of reactions. And to acquire desired product, we have to give definite amount of reactants. If our reactant is minimum or maximum, we don't get our desired product. So the reactant quantity is very important at that time. Math in astronomy. Astronomers use math all the time. It is used to perform calculation when we look at the objects in the sky with a telescope. Some interesting facts are, our galaxy Milky Way is about 1000 into 10 raised to 3 light years wide. Milky Way is our galaxy included our solar system. Moon is about 150 million kilometers from the sun. The diameter of our planet Earth is 12,742 kilometers. Math in mechanics. Mechanical engineers use math with analytical and problem-solving abilities to develop or repair new machines. The general study of the relationship between motion, forces, and energy is called mechanics. Example of application of maths in mechanics. Speed is measured as distance traveled or time taken. Force exerted is equal to mass into acceleration. Gravity of Earth is 9.8 meters per second. These are formula used in physics every time. Maths in biotechnology, like calculus, linear algebra, graph, geometry, equation, and coding theory is used for finding the estimation of DNA. There is use of math. calculate the composition of any culture. There is lots of subjects coming biotechnology like bioinformatics, fluid mechanics, machines, heat transfer, physics, chemistry, biostatics, etc. If you place it in any industrial company, there is use of maths for calculating the estimation, percentage, pH. Big role in bioinformatics, matching deleting sequence of DNA. During the process, biostatistics are used in respect to maths, like finding the previous data of any research or stored data. We can find mean, median, statistics. From all this data, you have concluded that mathematics is very important in every field. Whatever you choose, whether it is physics, chemistry, forensic sciences, engineering, medical field, there is mathematics present. So we can say that wherever you go, mathematics is following you. So don't ignore the mathematics. Mathematics is a very important subject in our life. So